go to sleep, I go far away. If you forgot your dreams, just remember to love. It's important to remember your dreams.
And
I woke up.
Yeah, what up? I'm back. I'm in the flow state. Yo, new video, like, share, and subscribe. AquaStoneThrone, all platforms, music platforms, IG, AquaStoneThrone, let's get it. Yo, this video is gonna be about, alright, let me make sure everything is recorded. Okay, we up. Let me take a sip of tea. Delicious. A little piece of lemon. Alright, we still recording? Alright guys, this video is gonna be about, what's this video gonna be about? Oh yeah, this video is gonna be about moles, beauty marks, and hair discolorations. Alright guys, so this is basically a video about birthmarks. I'm gonna keep it as quick as possible because I realize that I'm talking a lot of and what I think is quick is not quick at all. So I'm gonna try to keep this as quick as possible, okay? All right, so we're gonna get into it real quick, okay? There's three different types of birthmarks you can really have. We're gonna get into the first one, okay? Bam! First one, little dots, right? Little black dots, bing, 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 bing. All right, so you realize when you really look at my beautiful, sexy face, I probably actually have like at least 500 dots on my entire body. I probably got at least 70 dots on my face alone. Now, what dots are, I'll be honest with you. Dots come from a very old soul which has had massive amounts of incarnations and has traveled reincarnations. Incarnations. I said that like I'm a flower. I guess maybe I am a flower, right? We're all flowers. But basically, it's me traveling, right? Because it's a mirror, right? The external and the internal, right? The plane net, the firmament, and everything within the firmament, right? So don't get it f***ed up, right? The moon and the sun are not a gazillion billion miles away. That's a bunch of bullshit. There's a firmament, just like all three of the good books state, all right? Don't get it twisted, all right? So let's get into it, right? What the planets are, right? The planets in the constellations are particular types of energies, right? So what are the chakras? I already told you this in another video. The chakras are actually the different planet or lymphatic centers, which are the energy centers within the God body avatar vessel, right? And so as above, so below, right? There's the chain. You want to make that bridge, right? So that way you could have your supreme consciousness come down and really shine in your avatar, your vessel, right? So with this being said, right, I personally believe I know so much and I'm so in tune with the mirror because I've been here for a very long time. I consider myself to be a very old soul. I'm very different in every single way that you could possibly imagine. The way I process reality, the way I think, the way I act, the way I just view things. I'm just very different. And I have a million little different marks. I actually think that I have Orion over here completely. And I have a million different marks on my body. And what that is me traveling throughout the wheel, right? Now when I say the wheel is basically the zodiac signs, right? Having massive reincarnations and experiences in different bodies and in different lifetimes to remember who I am, which is a divine being. So when you see somebody with a million different marks, it just might mean that they've had a whole bunch of different lifetimes in a particular part of the solar system, which is a particular types of energies, right? So that's kind of what that is. I'm gonna be real quick with this. As always, I'm gonna just say something, and if you like and are inspired, you go down your own rabbit hole or open up that door into Google and into Google and do a little search and go down and figure it out and do the information yourself and do the work yourself, because you're here to put in that work, right? And so next thing is the Cindy Crawford mole, right? You know, the really big moles. Some of us got huge moles. Some of us got, you know, big red blotches. You know, certain people like Cindy Crawford, which was a huge like supermodel back in the 90s. Like her particular mole is a Venus mole, right? Venus, very beautiful, right? That means that she embodies and has been in a particular state or frequency or reincarnating with that same exact energy over and over and over again to become a master. And this is why certain people with big moles are masters at one particular thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Cindy's a beautiful person, you know, like she was able to find a design, an avatar design to embody and put her own consciousness in to shine, to just shine, right? And to inspire the world. That's basically the second mole. Now we got one more type of mole, discolorations, right? Like so for example, right, there's a basketball player by the name of Rasheed Wallace, right? I don't really watch basketball because I know it's all a bunch of you know, it's like watching wrestling. It's the same exact but Rasheed Wallace, for example, right? He got that big white, that little stain on his head, right? And when you see people with discolorations in hair or like discolorations and blotchiness and on their particular body, what that actually means is that they actually expired in one of their lifetimes in an extremely negative way, and they can't let go of that information, and it still haunts them to this day within their new vessel. So for example, there's a possibility maybe the dude was taken out, maybe he got his head chopped off, you know, back in the days of slavery or something like that. Or maybe in the 60s, the last time he was traveling in the 60s, you know, it was all love and peace, and he was over here passing the joint and some KKK dude shot him in the head. And very, very tragic experiences can bleed in this information. If your soul can't get rid of this type of information, it will bleed in or over to your next body. So for example, right, I used to go get my hair cut at this one barber shop, and one of the barbers, he had like this little retarded chicken wing leg, and he really couldn't walk. Like he had like a little retarded little foot. And the guy, honestly, like I never really vibed with him. He just had like a real aura about him, you know. And when you're a real person and you're like manipulating the fuck out of the world, like let's just say there's somebody like a Dr. Fusey, for example, right? Yo, this guy's gonna come back in like some retarded ass like form in his next life for doing the bullshit he's doing. But that's another story. But when you're out here taking advantage of the world, because this is a love realm, you know what I'm saying? And when you're constantly doing lower or if you're like killing for fame, yo, you're gonna get this shit in another lifetime if it doesn't catch up to you in this previous lifetime. And that's, you know, it's basically karma, right, to some extent. And that's what basically discolorations are. This is my video on moles, blotches, weird shit on the body. If you loved it, yo, I appreciate you guys. Yo, like, share, and subscribe has everyone on this platform says. Check me out, share it with your friends. If you made me, I love you. I know you love yourself, and I know you're trying to get your mind right, your soul right, and I appreciate you. So thank you so much, guys. Check me out on all streaming platforms, on Instagram, and everywhere that's clever. AquaStoneThrone. Peace. I'm out.